Anyway, so this is our first court case. It's going to be Dave versus the state, although Dave is not here because he's sick. No,
I am representing Dave.
Jordan is representing Dave, and Tom is representing the state because he already has a suit on his skin. So the defense will have their opening statement, and the jury will stand still.
May I begin, Your Honor?
Can I be the cameraman? Can I be?
Don't mind me and Danny.
Okay, come back when you're ready to behave. Okay, come back when you're ready to behave.
Ethan, yourself $20.
I'm not cutting any of this.
Come back when you're ready to behave. Jordan, you may have your opening statement.
Am I good this time? Am I good this time?
You're good. You're good this time. Just
All
come
right.
back. Josh, shoot me. I will kill you.
Take three.
Okay.
The
Shut up and
jury,
let Jordan have his opening
the
statement.
prosecution, Your Honorable Sex God Ethan, aka Vader 22. This case is simply about one man and his right to build what he wants to build. Dave built his shop when... Hey. No. Dave built his shop when there was no rules against anything. Nothing has ever been told that he said that he could not build his shop like he did. He did build, yes, his shop as a phallic object, but just because he built a phallic object, that's what he felt he wanted to
Josh,
build.
your turn.
Now, not only was he was abused after building it, but people actually have completely ripped it down and stolen everything that was in that shop. If you went around the corner right now, it is non-existent because the public has taken justice into their own hands, which is again representing the idea that people have that this place has no law, no order, no justice. Now, we're not going to countersue. We're not looking at this as some kind of act of hate, but we do feel that, damn it, Danny, your fucking face in Skype. We do feel that the public does owe something to Dave. Not only does he deserves that he should get his plot of land back and all of his items, but we do feel that they should pay some kind of fine for this kind of disrespect and tolerance, and that rules should be established and written so that we can never have this kind of issue again.
My anaconda don't.
I have always had the idea of a constitution, and so I also have one. Ethan, if you would like this, please give me this book back, though. You can read that later. That is my proposed constitution. We can talk about that later, as you being one of the owners. But
Go.
I think that this kind of disrespect, this kind of lawlessness cannot be tolerated, and that Dave does owe something because of this. That is it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So, that's a wonderful opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The Gaming HD is going to be receiving a 20 diamond fee for misbehaving in the court. Get the fuck back. And from now on, Mini Waffle is going to be my painless. If I tell him that someone is being disrespected, like again, that's 40 diamonds. You want to continue?
No.
Okay. If I tell him to kill someone, Danny, get the fuck down from there. Thank you. Tom, does the prosecution have a? Okay, Waffle, kill him.
Can we move on, please?
Yes, we can move on. Actually, no, there will be no jury. Who's the host of this case, Josh? Who's the host of this case?
No.
The defense is okay with the fact of no jury. We'll take a court-martial case.
Okay, prosecution, your statement.
Well, even though assholes.
Okay, the jury's non-existent anymore.
Pretend they're not there. Just keep going.
I'm existent.
Okay, Waffle, you're the pain lift. Okay, good.
Thank you, Danny. Oh, no, thank you, Jordan, that is.
Although you're not the pain lift, so you're gonna receive a 20 diamond.
I apologize, Your
fine.
Honor. He was sitting in your
fine.
chair.
Okay.
Can we continue?
So,
We make it prosecution.
the
Your statement.
public is just highly offended by Dave's desire to express to the community this penis. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Yes.
Hold on. Okay, put the trial on pause.
Yes, Minnie. It
The
is.
trial may continue. The trial may continue.
Okay.
No.
As I was saying, there are not
Where's
just
the fan?
men on the server who is like, oh yeah, fine, whatever. But there are girls on the server as well, and they have expressed before that they do not like not just the
Exactly.
words that are being said in chat, but
Exactly.
the image of that.
Like,
From
the image
from a
was
man to a man, it's not as bad.
I
So-
agree.
So for all the men here, that's not as bad. But there are women on the server.
Exactly.
Respect that.
Exactly.
Does the prosecution rest?
Ah, no, please, I love you.
Tell the jury to shut up.
Okay, there's no.
Please,
Okay,
I wanna
Jordan, do you have a rebuttal?
I do have a rebuttal, and real quick, I wanted to say that I will not be calling any witnesses, because as you can tell, any witnesses that
The
could be
witnesses that we
called,
have will not.
Yes, the witnesses.
they are not responsive. So I do
Okay,
ask
call
that.
me. I have been called. Ask me your question, Cam.
No.
Hello.
So the defense does feel that this can be a problem, and we do understand that these kind of things happen. But you have to understand that you cannot just take action into your own hands. This is not a case against the idea of Dave's
get down.
shop, because we've accepted the fact, the defense
will
that
be-
is,
Waffle,
that Dave's shop,
Waffle.
we have
I'll
accepted the
stand
idea
here.
that Dave's shop may or may not, or has
Danny,
been.
that's it. Danny, I'm sorry.
Can
I'm sorry.
I'm
Mr.
sorry. I'm
Mr.
trying to give
Conroy,
my defense.
Mr. Conroy, Waffle,
Yes.
please go kill Danny. Okay, Mr. Conroy.
The defense does understand that this kind of object and this kind of obscenery should not be accepted, but there's two issues with
Danny,
as I was
come
saying
with me.
before, is that number one, when this object was built, there was no rule against it. There was no rules in general. And number two, you have the idea that, as I was trying to say
Danny,
before,
stop being a bitch.
I'm sorry. I
Waffle,
keep
please-
continually getting
please-
distracted. I apologize.
May you please hurry up in the murder of.
I can't. They're running away.
It's
like
that
little
this-
pussies, so I can't. Oh, firepower back. Okay.
It's that we don't. We're not trying to get Dave's shop to be rebuilt, which it was inappropriately and unexpectedly before its court date torn down. We're just trying to get justice and get rules established and maybe a little bit of payback for Dave, because all the stuff was stolen from his as well. That's all we're fighting for. We're not fighting for the right to build that kind of shop or to have that kind of obscenery. We're fighting for rules and a little bit of payback. That's it.
Wait, hold on. Where are you getting this?
Danny, you're not even in the room, so please don't
I
talk.
would like to call a witness to the stand.
All right, Tom,
Right,
who's your?
Danny,
I
you're
like-
a bitch.
Mini
Mini
Waffle.
Waffle, you got my sword.
All right, Mini Waffle, come to the stand.
Okay.
Mini Waffle, you got my sword.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Sharp-
I'll have a look.
Sharp
This
is
is a
called
big
Flower.
ass fucking book,
Danny, I
Jordan.
love you, Danny.
Yeah, don't read it now. Read it later. We'll talk about that later. That doesn't have to do with the trial. That's for later.
Order, Josh. As the owner of the unit, I trust that you'll be a good example for the rest of the non-existent jury.
And since you're an owner, I want
Yeah.
to say,
Danny, come on.
sit down and shut up. But I will
Mini
not.
Waffle, how far are you from the stand? Do you have that fat of ankles?
I can end up.
Where is he? Where?
He's not in here. Just please come to the stand real quick.
Okay.
call.
Yeah, where? Yes. What?
Is this the stand? Come to the stand right here.
Okay.
All right, Tom, please examine Mr. Waffle.
I would like just for you to hold for the all respect to you, Lord Holy Sex God Judge Ethan, and also to the jury, and to Jordan to hold all
Me-
questions that you may have until after I am finished with mine.
Oh, that's common
Okay,
respect.
very well.
Minnie, is it true, yes or no, that you burned down the penis?
Yes,
No.
by accident, and then I put it out afterwards.
That's what I said.
That-
And tried to read
Danny,
it.
Danny, shut up.
It.
And that was my
Oh,
next
art
question.
applied.
Is it
Danny, shut up.
that it's a complete accident?
Yeah, it was a complete accident. Right, Danny, I'm just gonna do something, alright?
Minnie, thank you for your time.
Let's go.
People did
That's
not actually vandalize the shop on purpose. It was only an accident that it happened that the public took into their.
Waffle, please come back to the stand. We're not done yet.
So you, I would like to.
Mr. Conroy, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Before I cross-examine, I would like to say I do have a piece of evidence that is a video that I can send to you, Ethan.
Oh.
Judge, that shows
You mean holy
Tom.
sex god?
Yes, holy sex god.
I
That
have
shows
to go,
Tom,
guys.
quote unquote, saying, oh, lol, I think it burned down. Then when he asked about it, he said, then I add my flare by adding some gravity. Now, if you have seen the shop, you would have known that before it was once again torn down sometime within the last day. He also added his own griefing to it.
I object to this.
No.
Do you want
Hey.
to see the video?
No.
Please
Guys,
send
shut
it
the
to me
fuck up. I have
via
to go.
Skype.
Bye.
All right,
I
I heard you
can-
the first time. Danny, your stuff will be confiscated, given back to you at the end of the court trial because you don't seem to know how to behave.
I'm not even in the court. I don't know.
You keep running around like a buffoon.
Hey, I made that court.
All right, Mini Waffle, you may step down. Mini
Okay.
Waffle. Okay.
Yes, so, sorry, I'm just working on
All
trying
right.
to
I would
send
like
this.
to make one point in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was not meant as griefing. It was meant merely as a prank to... I thought, honestly, that Dave himself took down the shop until that point. I didn't know that it was that the accidental burning had happened. I thought that he took it down, so I was adding gravity to prank him as like, yeah, you took part of it down, and now the rest goes down. I did not mean for it to be griefing.
Okay. Tom, any more witnesses to this, Dan?
Well, seeing as
Well, considering as Josh is the last
Dan is
person,
an
it's likely.
ass. No.
Jordan, final words.
Final words. Okay, so the video is sending right now. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to read it.
I was there when the events of the video happened, according to you. So I do know what you're talking about. So the video is not meant to be seen now. It's okay.
Okay, so I will cancel the upload because that's screwing with me right now.
Okay.
So, as we were saying, though, is the idea that the shop, though, even after Tom's gravity prank, the shop is now inexistent. Tom just merely took the top of the penis, the bellend, and collapsed it in. It was actually kind of funny. I'm sure Dave would have found it funny as well. But the problem is that now someone then took the next step, and the shop is not only completely gone, but Dave's plot of land is now being up for sale from the state, which I don't even know who actually technically is running the state at this point. It's just a
Josh.
complete clusterfuck. So all we are asking is that Dave gets his land back,
No.
that Dave gets the items back from whoever broke it down, some law, and maybe a little bit extra. I'll be right back.
No.
Okay.
As the state, I would like to add one thing.
Okay. Very well. You may add it.
The
I
shot of
apologize
land
for
you have
that.
made.
It's okay,
I
Mr.
agree
Conroy.
with the point that you have made with the plot of land. That was a mistake on Ethan's part. I can only assume that it was a mistake because, as he saw that it was a garbage plot, and
Actually, the building was already torn down by the time I made the plot.
so exactly he
What's that?
saw it as a garbage plot, and I believe that he will return the plot. That is,
I will
That
return the
settled.
plot if Dave is found innocent.
if he's found innocent. If not, well then,
The plot will be up for sale, like all the other ones will.
Yep.
Josh,
Okay.
please remain still. Thank you.
prosecution rests.
Prosecution rest. Okay, I'll wait for Mr. Conroy to return so I can make my final decision.
I'm here, by the way, sir.
Okay, Josh, we would like to hear what you think of hearing both sides.
I wasn't listening.
Okay. Mini Waffle, I would like to know what you think of for hearing both sides.
1 second, I'm eating the cookie.
Okay. Well, you're both fucking
I
useless.
would say,
Yeah, we are.
I would say that he should be allowed to restore his hashtag massive penis to his plot, because I really like the gesture of having one ball sack bigger than the other.
Can I,
Okay.
Ethan? Do you mind
So
if I
that's
just say something real quick?
Yes, you can say something.
Just trying to clear this up because I'm not sure if the jury may have understood. The only thing we're asking for is that laws are established to clean up this to prevent this from happening again. That Dave gets his plot back. He doesn't have to build something obscene again, and just a little bit of pay to compensate for his time and for his lost items. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for the dick back. Just to clear that up.
You're not asking for his hashtag massive penis back.
We are not asking for
Okay.
that because we see that it was an
Well-
intrusion.
I'll help him build it because I was the one that originally burned it down by accident. But
Okay.
So
Well, the judge has made his mind about the matter.
And the jury is, I believe, half useless, half not.
Yes. Well, no, there's no jury now. Now this is just overall what I say goes. Dave has full rights to his land back and full creative freedom to what he builds. However, if it does offend anyone, it must be changed. Fair?
yeah.
on regards to pay for his
that is-
compensation for his
As
time
for
and
the pay
loss?
for this date, those who filed the case, which is 3 persons known as the Diamond Melon, Buff Beaver, and Danny the Cool, they must each pay Dave 1 diamond each and perform 1 act of community service.
Oh, man's got beef. Sorry, I had to say that.
Okay, and as for laws established, are we going to set up a law system?
We'll set up. We'll talk about what you wrote here
Okay.
another time, Jordan.
That was a
I want to
mistake.
thank you, Judge.
I am Evader 22. My words are final. By the holy power of the holy sex god, I thereby summon thee. Done.
Whoa.
And thank you for the time.